Un domnul Simon îi dezbrăcat pentru că peste noapte am intrat și am furat toate hainele, pentru că nu, dacă angajează hoți, te pui cu hoți. Poftim, domnul.
I'll get a good few groceries for him. Here's your share.
Îi mulțumesc, acum spui.
There, that's done. Now will you tell me what you know about those recruiters? Before, I asked you if you knew anything about someone recruiting toughs, and you said... Well, I'm sure you remember. So where can I find them, and will they speak with me?
And what do you want with them? Never mind. Listen to me carefully. Tomorrow night there will be a light inside our church, and the door will be open. Go in and start praying our Father.
And how will that help me with the recruiters?
That's what the prayer is for. Just wait until the church is lit up at night. Kneel before the altar, and they'll find you. Got it?
Of course. And thank you for the help. The Lord will repay you.
God be with you.
Bun, și acum pot să avansez în main story. Pentru că mi-a spus Domnul ce trebuie să fac. Domnul Simeon. După ce am furat 100.000 de lucruri pentru el. Unde ce ăștia ar trebui să fie aici în biserică? Dar cred că mai bine urc eu pus, cum îi zice la partea ce altar, nu e altar, măi, aici. Na, degeaba.
Well, I never! What are
Ce
you
vrei,
doing here?
Peter?
You after something?
A, nu-i l-a îngropat pe ăsta.
Hey, what are you doing here? Clear off quick, or I'll throw you out.
Taci că plec. Am și plecat. Am și plecat.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in
Amen.
What?
So, you've been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
I hear you're hiring men who don't mind getting their hands dirty.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
Da, nu mă așteptam să nu mă trădeze. Millerul mi-a spus.
The miller. I helped him with some work, and when I asked for more, he told me about you.
Uh-huh. Is that so? Well, I hope you'll satisfy us. For his sake. Otherwise we'll be taking a real close look at that mill of his.
Don't worry, you'll be satisfied.
Spare me the boasting. I've got a test ready for you. Let's see how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
What test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight, but not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pius.
Da, iar Pius.
I have to find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Or he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister, or whatever it is.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pius. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest, but it didn't quite work out.
Deci Pius, nu... Procopius, da. Încurcasem eu. De ce îl vreți mort? De ce îl vor mort pe Pius ca un test pentru a-mi spune unde recrutează ei.
Who's Pius? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pius was one of us, but he fucked up.
How? Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
Nu, bine, mă, dacă tu zici. Un hoț o fura de la hoț. Cum arată Pius ăsta?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Yes, except he'll be given a robe and they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk. Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
We're better. There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt he's suddenly stopped drinking.
Deci are un pumnal mai fancy și aș putea să-l îmbăt și apoi să-l omoră.
And do you have any other test?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything. And this is the toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what happened to them? Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't have the stomach for it.
Ce mai trimis oameni după el? Unul a fost spânzurat și unul a fugit.
And how am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage. I've heard there's some cave underneath. The cave of St. Procopius. There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns, supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow. I'd try talking to him if I were you. And if he doesn't help, knock him on his ass and take anything he's got that you could use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Deci ori mă bag printr-un cave, e o peșteră, peștera Sfântului Procopius, îl prind pe ăsta și îl omor, ori iau o scrisoare de la unul care ar fi invitat acolo în mănăstire. Bine, mă, haide.
So I've got to kill Pius. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
The main thing is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
And what else? Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
Bring his dice and the money if I find it. And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river. There'll be a swamp where you'll find a fire pit. Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? See you later.
Bun, deci trebuie să mă duc să-l găsesc pe băiatul ăla din mănăstire, să-l omor, îi iau zarul și dacă îi găsesc și banii, foarte bine. După aceea să... Așa, am luat cheia. După aceea să mă duc lângă mănăstire într-o tabără să aprind un foc și să-i aștept pe ăștia care o să vadă. Hai să încerc să deschid fără cheie. Perfect. Și o să mă duc la mănăstire.
Don't wait and a beer. You're playing truant from the monastery, aren't you? All the best.
Ce s-ar pe mine, Doamne ferește. Opa. Opa, carul. Carul, tu vorbești cu mine.
What are you? God be with you.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. I'll see you later.
Carul a fost în fața mea, du-te pe ăsta.
I'm glad to see you.
Carliță.
Are you Carl by any chance?
I am. Why do you ask?
I've heard that you're bound for the monastery.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel, so instead I'm devoting those days to the demon drink. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Let's have a drink.
A man after my own heart. The drink's on me. And will my guardian angel here join us in imbibing? No, he will not. Perish the thought. My dear, dear lad, what a cross I have to bear. You know, after the tavern, we should pay a visit to some whores. But Manfred won't let me. Get rid of him. See you later.
Băi, Manfred, de ce nu-l lași, mă? Manfred, spune. Ce scos aia dintre
You're
picioare?
Manfred, the young lord's guardian.
Indeed I am. Why?
Nici o șansă. A drink.
You must have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses in the slightest, that road will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game? Bye.
Oh, vai, vrei să joci zaruri cu mine?
Why oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Își pierde tricoul iară.
Such a coward.
De ce am dat pasul?
Just what I wanted. I've...
Here, just as you ordered.
Bine, pleacă, pa.
A meal to go with the ale.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God! He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
Why are you being sent to the monastery?
Like every lusty young lad, I'm fond of fair maidens, but I got too fond of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send you to the monastery for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the lord of your fief.
Shit.
Shit is putting it mildly. The lord of Bukover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Why does your guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Why don't you just run away?
Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins.
As you would. Here.
I could only steal that old man's pouch. I'd be gone faster than lightning and no one would ever see me again.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his days on his knees praying. But that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted you.
So you give me your writ? I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have to take it from him, but he only puts it down when he sleeps.
So I'll steal it and then you can disappear.
Disappear? Bare arsed. What the hell would I do? I don't know how to work, I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak. He has me in the palm of his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between...
Am înțeles.
That's all then.
Good health.
Good luck, tankard of ale. Amongst got no business out here.
Hai alegi mănăstirea. Dacă ar fi să alegi între libertate cu sărăcie și mănăstire. Mai bine așa să nu risc să se trezească. E la mine. Da, pe ea e lăpătății. Aici nu are nimic, mă duc să-i duc. După ce îmi las altele, să-i duc lui băiatul banii pe care i-am furat de la paznicul lui. Ți-am adus, băi.
I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like with the ring.
Ale as usual.
Numai jumătate.
Here's half the
Ale
purse.
as usual.
Half? What about the rest?
I'm keeping it for my efforts.
Well, I can't say that seems fair to me, but what can I do? See you later.
Și acum nu fugi dacă ai bani. Nu fugi. Bine, mă. O să intru în mănăstire. Călugăresc deja. So let's proceed. Tu ești băiatul cu care trebuie să vorbesc pentru intrare în mănăstire.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
He gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on fire, the way he kept looking over his shoulder.
You took him without the letter. You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone, but he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery, so there was nothing to prevent him from being accepted, at least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So then, are you ready to enter the order of Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
I am.
No business out here. Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Take care now.
Da, mă bine, mă bine.
You're just mocking me now? I wouldn't dream of that. Well, joke all you like, but I heard it snowed in Sternberg only a week ago. Nonsense. Who told you such a thing? It's true.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
We have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum
Eloquium tuum et vivam.
Eloquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Nu, frumos. E treabă până mă băiatul.
Let's go then.
Haide, făm turul mănăstirii.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word, discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Înțeles, domnul. Deci misiunea în care trebuia să-i spun ce planuri au bandiții, trebuia să-i spun domnului Sir Retzrick, domnului Sir. Nu și avea sensul pentru că am ajungea tot aici.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Okay.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers,
Peace be with you,
Saint
brother.
Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware. Here are the Frattery and Scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The Rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, the library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We'll be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Da, deci pe acolo mănăstirea a fost făcută de Pius. Nu trebuie să-l caut pe Pius, ce? Mănăstirea a fost făcută de Sfântul Procopius, care acum de călugărul Procopius, care acum e Sfântul Procopius. Rămășițele lui, moaștele lui sunt gropate sub mănăstire și spiritul lui bântuie și pedepsește, învăță cei nerecunoscători și care nu sunt cuminți. Înțeles, domnul? O zis domnul ăsta că a învățat aici să respecte somnul, să învețe să doarmă. Frumos, frumos. Hai să mai spun ceva despre el.
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Am înțeles bine, cam atâta.
Well, that's all. Thank you for your time, brother.
The Lord have mercy. What a loss.
Să
That's
vorbim
not
cu
all that was
medicii.
killed either.
How's that then?
Haven't you heard? The very time the Tarnbergers were fighting for Prima, some other brigands were attacking Murhayed.
I didn't know that. Jesus Christ.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Hai să vedem cine ești.
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
They're shirking their responsibilities, leaving us, their
Come on.
superiors.
there really nothing at all you can tell me?
Could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Am înțeles, domnul.
Listen, brother. Is there anyone in the monastery who can help me get hold of something, well, something that's not so readily available?
Oh, yes? And what sort of thing are you talking about exactly? Forget about it, brother, and focus on prayer and work.
Hai de capul meu, asta e moralist rău. Bine.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
Da, nu-i de mirare. Bine. Antonius, tu ești un suspect, dar hai să vorbim și cu ceilalți. Și Lucas e suspect. Dar unde sunt ceilalți? Ia stai să mă duc eu aici să văd ce se întâmplă. Very hard, zice. Dar aș putea o deschide oricum. Băi, dar nu știu dacă să fur, măi. Nu mai pot ieși din mână, mă, cu furatul. Opa. Am cheia de la mănăstire. Adică poți să ies de aici? Da. Frumos. Să mănânc pâinea aia. La câte am furate pe mine. Lucas, am vorbit cu cine? Shishkin.
My name's Gregor, a novice. You can call me Siskin.
Sunt Henry.
But are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important. Welcome to purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubitz? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Da, fain. L-a băgat tată sau?
They must have realized you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my brothers, my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
And besides, God will be our protector.
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
Okay.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
That's all I wanted to know.
Da.
Please,
Deci
keep it
asta
to
nu a intrat de
yourself.
bunăvoie aici, deci
Especially
nu
the part
e.
about the coin.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. At other times, I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
Bine.
I'll leave you be.
L-am întrebat de ce au
I won't
plecat.
follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor,
Predică
don't mention it to anyone.
de la slujbă.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just...
Am înțeles, bine, mă.
Thank you. And please...
Bine, mă, nu spune nimeni. Haideți să vedem unde sunt restul.
Someone really reeked at matins. You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time. It's a mystery. But one that'll be soon solved. It's a wonder the prior doesn't check everyone's breath in the morning. Then he'd soon get his man.
Da, Jodo, cu tine am vorbit asta așa.
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
Deci pe asta l-a trimis taică-s-o. Am vândut și niște vaci ca să-l poată băga acolo. Adică o dam viitoare.
I'm interested in the other novices.
Zi-mi
Do you know
despre
anything about
Antonius.
Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Bine, bă, mi-a spus mie de ce nu merge. Și Lucas?
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitous who make the rounds despise him, and they never punish anyone without cause.
Am înțeles, băiatule. Să trăiești.
Things all settled down a bit around here now.
You mean after the Tamberg attack on the brigands' secret camp? I wouldn't expect too much of it.
No? Why's that?
There was only a handful of bandits there.
A handful? There was dozens of them, and foreign heathens too.
Is that right?
There was a great big battle. Them fuckers filled the whole of Pribyslavitz. The Tamberg garrison had to get reinforcements to beat them. There's wounded lying at Tamberg now, and plenty new graves in Ushitz, but they cleared that wasp's nest good and proper.
If you say so. But I still reckon we haven't seen the last of it. That Sigismund is still on the rampage, attacking the nobles one by one across the land. And brigands are like weeds. Burn them down and they just sprout up somewhere else. Have you heard they pillaged and torched old Kolben's farmstead? That's not the half of it. What about the attack on Merhoyet? While the lords are dealing with one lot of marauders in Pribyslavitz, there's another bunch pillaging somewhere else. There'll be no peace as long as Sigismund goes on ransacking Bohemia, sure as the sun circles the earth.
You know how to lift a fella's spirits.
Bine, mai Șișchi. Du-te. Trebuie să fac rost de lupicuri. Ridică-te, mă. De la tine sau de la tine, de la unul cu nume? De la Celarius. Bine, mă. Fix acolo de jos a fost. N-are nimic Celarius. Librarul puțin probabil. Să aibă Jodog nici pe atât. Antonis ar fi tentant. Ar putea avea. Șișchi nu cred. Lucas. Iale, mă, dar unde te duci? Opa. Unde se duce asta? Băiatul, unde mergi? Da, tu chiar mergi în librărie?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Well, probably the same as you. I want to be able to read in peace and quiet. And not just the books they make us read.
What exactly do you read here?
Well, I'd be interested to find the unofficial biography of Saint Procopius, but there probably is no such thing. To be honest, I was expecting some entertaining reading, but it's just the same old stuffy nonsense. But if that locked cabinet there with all the forbidden books was open, that would be a different story. Until recently it was still unlocked, but after something vanished, they've kept it locked tight.
If something vanished, I can understand why.
Books are meant to be read, so why keep them hidden away? If you're able to get inside, I'll be grateful till the day I die. All I'll do is leaf through a few books and then put them right back.
Am înțeles, Ișchin. Îți facem rost de acele cărți dinăuntru.
Why aren't you sleeping? What are you doing here?
Și am pleacă. Pleacă, măi, de acolo. Opa, că mă prinde asta.
Why aren't you sleeping? What are you doing here?
M-au văzut oare? Ia mă că vine după mine. Ferească Dumnezeul.
Where did you get it?
Each may be prescribed as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out from Prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th, let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence. Or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else. Let none be said rather early, at the middle of the 8th hour, and let them again do what work has to be done until vespers. Weak or sickly brethren should be assigned a task or craft of such a nature as to keep them from idleness, and at the same time not to overburden them or drive them away with excessive toil. Their weakness must be taken into consideration by the abbot.
Să-i spun despre pumnal?
I found a dagger in your stash.
And why shouldn't you have? I did hide it there after all. Do you often go through other people's belongings?
Well then, I have a question for you. I think you know what it is. What does a monk need a dagger for?
That dagger's the only thing I have left of my father. It was in our old shop, under the counter. Father kept it there to protect himself from thieves. When I was little, I admired that dagger so much. I asked Father if he'd give it to me when I was older. He always said yes, but only after he was dead.
Go on, please.
Now Father's dead and I'm here. That piece of steel is the only thing I have left from the outside world. I know it's not suitable for a monk, but I can't part with it. Now you can give it back to me. Thou shalt not steal.
Sigur. Nu ți-l dau, domnul.
I don't have it with me now.
Well, I'd be grateful if you brought it back to me. It would grieve me to lose it.
Săracul de tine. Băi, nu te apropia așa tare. Ești periculos. Pericoios, băiatul. Deschideți ușile. Ieși de porta. Opa. N-au voie să ies încă? Acum pot să ies. Să erisească un pic, măi. Nu aici. Nici aici. Aici. Și am înconjurat tot. Ce urât.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Frumos. Nu dăm de lucru.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today's task, 2 cockerel potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Bine. Facem 2 cu crel. Astea pot să le iau fără să fie furate. Și asta e bine. Da. Bandaje. Nu strică. Acolo e o punguță pe care nu pot să o iau. Încă o pagină din asta de carte. Și să trecem la 2 cucrel potion. Cucrel. Un valerian și 2 mente. Deci, cei cărora li se închid ochii și nu îi mai servesc și îi lasă după o călătorie lungă, dați-le această celor care dați-le această poțiune să-și revină energia ochilor. Înțeles? Ce am nevoie de spirit sau spritz, o mână de valerian și 2 de mentă. Trebuie să grinduiesc menta, apoi să fierb apa și apoi să dau valerianul și să mai fierb apa de 2 ori și la final să distilez. Deci menta trebuie să o pisez, dar am menta, am într-un din ăsta. Aici. Aici. Digestiv cocreal. O să facem 2. Deci trebuie să pun spirits. Așa, mentă. Două zis. Da, 2 de mentă. 2 de mentă. 2 de mente. Încă o mentă. S-o pisez. Bun, după ce am pisat-o, pun menta aici și fierb spiritul de 2 ori. O singură dată. Bine, mă lasă. Așa. Adaug valerianul. Ierb de 2 ori. Perfect. Iau o troacă de asta și distilez. Ok, și încă una. Deci pun din asta. Alcool ar trebui să fie 2 de mentă. Nu o să folosesc ceasul ăla, că nu-mi trebuie. Una și a doua o grinduiesc, adică fac măruntă. O fierb o singură dată. Și pun valerianul. Și o fierb de 2 ori. Și a doua. Și la final o distilez și acela este. poțiune, licoare antioboseală. Antioboseala ochilor. Mă duc să-i o duc băiatului.
What troubles you?
Ce probleme am, aule, pe ăsta.
I finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Vai de mine, mulțumesc. Bun, și acum trebuie să mă duc la librărie.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Să ne dea băiatul ăsta de lucru.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Bine, domnul. Hai să vedem ce scrie aici. Bine, mă. Este postul consumativ. Sunt dies octu ut curmicidentur. Sau ut fines columinat luft dos eto ur ocumunder estufisen columnat lut dies et rut cirventor et post quam faceti feritas pifit refetes tur abe stibe upe ni fecetus no. Mai degrabă asta. Sacerdotum scribas populi scibatur ab eis ubi Christus nascentur. Asta. Da, hai să vedem ce zice băiatul nejoratare.
My boy, what have you done? This is a disaster.
Ce urât. Hai să întreb ceva.
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
No, bine.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that?
Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who. Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Adică au rupt toată cartea și au împrăștiat-o în toată mănăstirea. Pentru că avea ceva mențiuni despre femei.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely! Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
Where should I look?
If I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere, from the garden to the refectory.
Can you tell me something about the book?
The Art of Love is a sort of manual instructing young people how to find and maintain love. It's a lovely work. I don't understand what bothered Eustace so much about it, but as I was saying, he considered the book to be immoral and tore it up to stop it corrupting any of his brothers.
I found a few pages of the torn up book, but I still don't have them all.
Wonderful. Keep looking then. I'm sure you can find the rest.
Bine, uite aici e încă una lângă tine.
Peace be with you, brother.
Peace be with you, brother. Bine, și acum trebuie să stăm aici până se termină procesiunea. Și să citim cărți. Haideți să vedem care este. Nu aici. Vai, de ce de cărți furate. Everyday Labors. Să vedem care sunt obiectivele noastre pe ziua de astăzi. De fiecare zi de altfel. La ora 4 trebuie să merg la rugăciune. La ora 6 e cina. La 7 e timp liber și la 9, de la 9 este o evadat Lombardia. And also because the treacherous Vlach wanted to agree a pact with the Pope against the Emperor and usurp his power. Serios? Bun, cartea asta chiar merită citită, că e despre vlahi, adică despre români. Târnicul împărat Frederic, cunoscut sub numele de Barbarossa, a decis să invadeze Lombardia, deoarece bătrânii și burghezii de acolo ignorau carta imperială, o dezonorau și disprețuiau puterea imperială. De asemenea, pentru vlahii trădători care doreau să încheie un pact cu papa împotriva împăratului, să-i uzurpe puterea, să-l dea jos. Cunoscând bine curajul și priceperea războinicilor boemi, împăratul i-a cerut prințului ceh Vladislav din casa de Premisliv sprijinul trupelor sale în campanie. În semn de ajutor, împăratul a permis ca prințul boem să fie încoronat și să emită un edict regal, astfel încât cehii să aibă propriul rege. Așa a făcut și împăratul în ianuarie anului 1771. În anul următor, împăratul și forțele fiului său au mărșăluit asupra Lombardiei pentru a pune ordine în țară și în special pentru a umili bogatul și glorios oraș Milano, unde era în desfășurare cea mai mare insurecție. Și aici cehii au fost de mare ajutor, luptând cu mult curaj împotriva vlahilor, oriunde ar fi întâlnit. Gheță vlahi. Au construit un pod peste râul Ada, unde milanezii dărâmaseră vechiul pod pentru a opri înaintarea împăratului. Cehii au ținut piept trupelor lombarde, astfel încât împăratul și armata să poată traversa râul și să asedieze orașul. Astfel s-a întâmplat ca în luna august orașul să fie asediat, iar cehii să primească sarcina de a păzi poarta împăratului Sfântului Dionisie. Poarta Sfântului Dionisie, nu împăratului. Timp de o lună, forțele imperiale au stat la adăpost, angajându-se pe mai multe fronturi cu milanezii, iar de fiecare dată cehii au cedat. Nu au cedat, au luptat cu mult curaj și putere, fapt pentru care ulterior au câștigat o mare recunoaștere atât din partea soldaților imperiali cât și a milanezilor. Cehii au inventat tot felul de trucuri pentru a combate inamicul, cum ar fi realizarea unor figurine în mărime naturală din aluată de pâine pe care o prăjeau la foc în vederea meterezelor și le mâncau pentru a răspândi teama printre milanezi, dându-le impresia că mănâncă copii, sau negrirea fețelor lor cu cărbune și lupta sălbatică, astfel încât inamicul să creadă că nu sunt doar oameni, ci și diavol care atacau. Dar se spune că și cehii au tras săgeți otravite asupra inamicului și tot felul de alte fapte nedrepte. Frumos, mă, frumos. Bine. Rata, au trecut peste 500 de ani de la apariția unei așezări împrejmuite cu ziduri, care mai târziu s-a transformat într-un castel ce păzea granițele ținuturilor, zicanilor și principalea zlicanilor. E principala sa rută comercială chiar mai târziu a înflorit într-un oraș care însă acum 150 de ani s-a dărâmat și a fost reconstruit într-o formă și mai frumoasă, cu soluri puternice, de care nici măcar Kutna-Hora, sau Praga nu ar trebui să se rușineze. Orașul fortificat Rataia a căzut în posesia regelui și a fost acordat ca feudă, iar în timpul conducerii lui John de Luxemburg a căzut sub stăpânirea lordului Henry de Lipa, care construise apoi un castel inferior pe care l-au numit Pirkstein. Henry? No, fine. Astăzi Rataia se află sub administrația lui Hanuș Rint, până când tânărul lord Capon de Lipa va ajunge la vârsta adultă și lui se va acorda întregul oraș și moșile sale înconjurătoare ca feudă. În Rataia tot felul de negustori, măcelari, fierari, croitori, țesători și negustori, și aici se țin piețe mari ca în fiecare lună. Rataia este un centru administrativ și până în urmare își poate permite să angajeze propriul său călău și să susțină un puternic om cașcan municipal. Biserica sa mare din piatră este consacrată Sfântului Matiu. Bun, am gătat de citit, ar trebui să ne ducem la procesiune? Sau?
Peace be with you, brother.
Peace be with you, brother. Brotherule. Mai am cărți de citit, nu mai am așa. Frumos. Da, trebuie să mergem la procesiunea asta, mănâncă. Poftă bună, mă. Ia, pleacă, mă. Ok, mergem la procesiune. Nu s-a terminat și slujba de seară. Să mergem să mâncăm.
He should show them all that is good and holy, by his deeds even more than by his words. expounding the Lord's commandments in words to the intelligent among his disciples, but demonstrating the divine...
And still it seems like only yesterday she went to the good Lord.
Aye. You're right there. Life is short.
Da, da. Băi, n-am voie să ies încă. Cum să mai cotrubăiesc puțin pe aici? Ar trebui să mai găsesc niște bucăți din carte. Deci doar la noapte, până atunci am să mai caut niște pagini din carte. Și doar la noapte o să merg să văd dacă pot să fur cartea aia pe care îi trebuie lui Șișkin. Am mai găsit una. Am mai găsit o bucată de carte, o pagină din acea carte. Taci mă cu Forbidden Books-ul tău. Și acum că dorm toți, nu știu ce-i cu cizma asta aici, dar acum că toți dorm, o să trebuiască să mă duc să fac sardinișenurile de pe la mănăstire și să mă duc prima dată la bibliotecă.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
What?
No, bine, am dat skip.
Ah, I see. Well then, I'll just concentrate on what I'm doing and pretend you're not here. You do the same.
As you wish. And if I could recommend... Until recently...
Maybe I could get...
Oh, that would be wonderful. I'd love to pore over some of those tomes. We'd be in it together, up to our ears in it. What do you say?
We'll see what I can do.
Așa facem, Șișkin. Șișkin. Îți iau cartea asta. Hai, mă. Super. Așa, și nu e nimic aici. Aici este. Și încă una. Și mai sunt? Nu mai sunt, pot să închid dulapul ăsta înapoi. Și să dau cartea lui Șișkin să citească. Șișkin.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
Stai să citesc eu și apoi.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Nimic, stai, am dat din
Well, that's
greșeală.
all.
Da, de aia s-a ascuns acolo. Asta. Ok. Și acum o să taci până intru eu aici.
What are you doing outside at night? You should be sleeping, not scaring people.
Taci, mă, că m-ai speriat după mine. Să jefuiesc toată mănăstirea asta. patul ăsta. Pa, knockout. Nu riscăm să se trezească băiatul. Ok. Am găsit și o cheie. O torțele astea nu le mai trebuie, lăsați-vi-le. Very hard. Bine, mă. Ce e așa de important dacă e very hard? Key to forbidden books. Eu cred că le-am luat deja.
What have we here? It looks like a book with the names of all the novices.
Deci Șișchin, cel mai mic fiu al lui Sir Flașca, baron din Praduviț. Așa. Făcut o donație la mănăstire ca să îl bage pe Șișchin în postul de călugăr sau viitor călugăr. Ciodoc e un păcătos. Și Antonius e fiul unui comerciant bogat, unui negustor bogat. A făcut facultatea în Praga, în capitală, băiatul. Știe latină. Și Lucas. Și Gregor. Și Lucas, stai, ce era cu Lucas? Îi sodomnit? Îi homosexual Lucas? Sau era? Deci Gregor ăsta e un vagabond. Sau cine trebuia să fie Gregor?
Interesting. Super. But I still don't know which one of them is pious.
Am aflat mai multe despre novicii aceștia. Iar am luat din alea. Încă o ușă very hard. E cineva acolo, nu-i nimeni. Cameră privată în această mănăstire. Un loc pic hard, parcă și văd iar toți aici. Da, niște dried cheese. Niște carne și niște brânză uscată. O meritat, ce să zic, Doamne ferește, ce-o meritat. Ia, mă, că am găsit și aici un page from the book. A 7 din 10. Și probabil sunt mai multe și nu le văd eu. Iar un very hard. Se trezește ăla până fac eu toate ușile astea. Aici e sărăcie. Bine că a fost hard și nu era nimic în ea. Bine. Aici. Mai e mănăstire aici. Nu pare mai fi. Nu sleep and save, Henry. Ridică-te de acolo. Bune și astea bune. Ce este aici? Ăștia dorm acolo, nu îi trezesc. Și am ieșit afară de vis. Înseamnă că ăsta este balconul, da. Le las ușile deschise și plec de aici. Doar să nu mai uit după niște pagini din carte. De aici pe undeva? Există? Nu? Cu punguța aia. Vai, deci eu nu cred că s-o trezit ăla.
Oh, you frightened me. Why aren't you in the dormitory?
Gata, mă duc. Lasă-mă să plec. Du-te că ies. N-ai cumva niște pagini din carte pe aici? Iară mă bag ăștia în pușcărie că n-am mers în dormitor la timpul potrivit. Iai. Deci stai că am o idee. Nu pe aici. Mă duc să-i prind pe aia la băute. Că au zis că mirosea vin și că cineva a fost bat mort în seara trecută. Dar nu acum, ziua următoare. Acum mă duc în dormitor și dau save. Și îmi bag toate lucrurile furate aici. Ja, perfect. Uite deocamdată. Înțeles? Acolo să merg, dar îi dau un save prima dată. Și mai facem o zi în mănăstire.
priest of Silo, the well-disposed and those of good understanding, let him correct with verbal admonition the first. What would you like?
Îi spun băiatului că le-am găsit.
I have all.
You can't even imagine how happy you've made me. Since you're clearly a true lover of books, I'll give you a reward I've never given another novice. I'll lend you the key to the cabinet containing forbidden books, and you can look at the peculiar things we've accumulated there. That cabinet's strictly off limits to novices, but you've earned my trust. I'm sure you'll recognize that those books contain nothing but dangerous gibberish, and there's a valuable lesson to be learned there.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate your trust.
Super.
Is there anything I can do to help here?
I'm glad you asked. There's one thing, a silly thing really. I haven't thought to mention it to anyone before, but not long ago, a brother brought me a crumpled piece of parchment. He says he found it rolled up in a hole in the wall. The thing is, it was a page from Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who? Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If he'd had his way...
domnule. I-am dat deja cartea, mi-ai dat cheia de la cabinetul, de la dulapul cu acele cărți interzise. Am și mâncat, dacă e până acolo. Să mai trebuiască să urmăresc pe ăștia ce fac noaptea.
Peace be with oh, the trees, isn't that?
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You won't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
Și acum ce să fac, să beau cu ei sau nu? Hai să beau cu ei.
All right, I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad.
Sit.
Quite right, brother. Just sit down and drink with us. When the wine runs out, Yorick will fetch more. I'll say one thing, brother. This wine would grace the Pope's table.
I'm not so sure.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
You mentioned Yodok. What does he do for you?
Nothing much. He's just a little suckling like you. He'll do whatever it takes to stay on our good side. Sometimes we make use of him when there are errands to run.
Așa deci.
Where'd you get the wine from? I thought the monastery cellars were guarded.
So they are, but this wine isn't from the monastery. Listen, lad, would you help us out with something? This cask is almost empty and we need a new one. We're a bit old for such exertions. But you, on the other hand...
I'll help you. What do I need to do?
Ha, I knew it. Help novice Jodok arrange for a new cask. Talk to him first thing in the morning, and by tomorrow night the cask can be on the table.
All right, I'll talk to him. Let's drink.
Nice, man.
That's the idea. And what should we drink to?
How about to the abbot?
To the abbot it is. But wait a minute, lad. Which one?
Peter.
To Peter.
So, to Peter. He's done so much for us. But his time is at hand. To his immortal soul.
Let's play!
Just the man we've been waiting for. My friend, so, let's play. Ah, down the hatch.
Every gulp a treat, isn't that the truth?
No wonder. With our throats going dry all day.
Next time we'll get the Yorick to bring some Rhine wine. I'm losing my taste for this one.
Why doesn't Yorick drink with us anyway?
He's young, and he wants to look good in front of the others. And he doesn't trust us to keep him safe from harm.
Mergem la Jodoc. Și mâine dimineață trebuie vorbit cu el. King Lucas Antonius Jodoc.
What would you like?
Any delay in executing it. But this very obedience will be acceptable to God and pleasing to men only.
I was talking last night with the brother Cicators. It seems you're to fetch them a cask of wine. Like last time.
Hey, well, yes, it's true.
Yeah, îți place ție aici.
Not necessarily with his lips, but simply in his
I'd like to help you.
Then even though he fulfills the command,
Would you really do it? To get hold of the wine, we'll have to leave the monastery for a bit. I know it's forbidden, but we've no other option. If wine started going missing here, someone would notice. But to leave the monastery, we need the keys. And only the prior has those.
Wait a moment. Are you saying I'm supposed to steal the prior's keys so I can go and steal wine somewhere else?
Well, you see why I don't want to do it myself now, do you? I don't have what it takes. I can't get those keys, but you could. Or you might be able to pick the locks.
But you've done it once before, haven't you?
Last time the prior was sick, and he left the monastery keys in the Cicators' care. So they unlocked the gates for me. This time we'll have to steal the keys.
How can I get hold of the keys, do you think?
I don't know, but it might be possible to do this without them. Brother Celerius, the cellar keeper, used to be a burglar. He knows his way around locks, and maybe could help us, if you could find a way to arrange it.
Do you think he'll want to take part in theft?
No, but he could give some advice, or maybe get some lockpicks to open the gate. You'll figure something out.
If you think so, I can try.
Once you have the key or some lockpicks, come and see me and we'll make our plan.
Sim planul.
About those keys.
Did you get them? Keys? Or at least lockpicks?
Yes, I have them.
In that case, come before midnight to the cloister garden. I'll be waiting for you there, and we'll head off.
The rule of Saint Benedict. Readings on the abbot. Therefore, when anyone receives the name of abbot,
să vedem unde te duci. Bun, și am ieșit din mănăstire, nu-l mai aștept pe Jodoc. Am venit aici. Și se pare că vinul ăstora îi aici la aceste butoaie. Adică în butoaie. Și trebuie să iau un butoi întreg. Și mi-a salvat jocul. Și pot să mă duc înapoi. Degeaba te uiți la mine, băiatule. Bun, super. Îmi pun înapoi monk habitul. Și ar trebui să vorbesc cu ăștia.
Peace be with you, brother.
Aici ești, John.
Brother?
Deci nu cred că
What are you
are
doing here?
molestează.
Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
Bine, mă, mâinile leneșe.
Come now, brother. Aren't we friends? You know very well that monks can't survive on prayer alone. Forgive me this once.
I'll pretend nothing happened. But this is the last time, brother.
Last time. Păi nu cu asta trebuie să vorbesc. Unde, frate tău? Mai incredibil, mă, dar unde e ălalt? Ok, și mai este o misiune secundară
Praise be to Christ, brother.
pe care probabil nu o să o mai fac.
Is there anything I could help with?
You know there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
You can count on my
Ok.
help. What do you need me to
Despre
do?
asta nu știam.
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now you know most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
Ok, o am
I'm
deja.
ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in. They say Brother Salarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Bine, mă, poftim
Here's the
cartea.
book you wanted.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks.
Deci,
You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
nu, prea târziu.
Is there any way I could help you get elected? Somehow tip the scales in your
Da,
favour?
despre asta era vorba, ce am vorbit cu ăștia acolo
Climb
în
up the
beciuri.
tower and shout, "Vote for Neverless, vote for Neverless."
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here.
El n-ar zice la
We're
fel.
all brothers in Christ. But there is something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Should I find out for you
Da,
what's going
mă,
on
hai.
around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
Să-ți spun.
What do you want me to find out?
I'd be interested to hear about any iniquity in the monastery. I need to prepare myself for what I'll be facing.
I've discovered something about the wrongs being committed here.
I see. Tell me more.
The Circators go into the cellar at night to drink wine.
I thought so. John always reeks of it. And he wants to be abbot. Hypocrite. Perhaps if you told the prior, that would clip John's wings.
Brother Yodok has been stealing wine for the Circators so they can drink.
Yodok? Well, that little rat's shown his true colours. Do you know where he's stealing it from?
I don't know, unfortunately.
No matter. You've brought me important information.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else, come to me. I'd be interested to hear it.
Da, cred că trebuia totuși ca să fac mănăstirea, misiunea asta de la mănăstire complet. Trebuia totuși să mă duc cu el în grădină spre seară. Bine, man.
Ah, this looks like the Saracen language. Ib al-Hassan. That's who I'm looking for. Avicenna.
Și acum să le dau vinul ăstora. Ius. Trebuia să-l aduc aici doar. Ok. Le-am pus vinul pe masă.
What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Gregor ți-a dus vinul. Hai să spun Antonius că-l caut.
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
It's not important.
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Nu știu, e la pervers, dar n-aș zice.
But please, don't tell a soul what we've been talking
E
about.
prea laș ca să fac asta.
Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
Eu cred că tu
I
ești.
know you're pious. The man I've been looking for.
So you're finally sure? Tell me, Gregor, or Carl, or whatever your true name is. What do you want to do now?
Ar trebui să-l omor Kelly cap răutăților. Dar... I'm not sure.
I'm not sure what I should do.
Well, at least you're prepared to think and not just play bloodhound for a pack of nobodies. And I'm glad you have your doubts.
I don't want to be like the people I'm looking for. If I have to kill, it should be for a reason, not because I enjoy it.
You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Nyhoff. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Nyhoff made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over, but then you showed up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. What exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
Someone really reeked at Matthews. You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the...
What are you going to do?
It's a mystery.
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow, that sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it, all the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list, and when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Do you mean these keys?
What? I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands on those, you devious lad.
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
Brother,
Ce stătea
you were somewhere you
și
shouldn't have
asculta.
been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted to enter and where your presence is forbidden? Someone really reeked at Matthews.
Bine, mă, ce tu ai punishment.
Now,
Deci eu zis să mă duc în bucătărie. Așa. Am scris pe lista asta. Băi, ce intră mă după mine? Ia-le mă pe altul. Bă, lăsați-mă în pace. Ar trebui să mă duc să mă întâlnesc cu Antonius. Antonius, stai în pace. Stai că spun eu.
I have everything we need for the escape.
Excellent. Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
we're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Deci trebuie să se termine slujba. Și schimb o să fie acolo sus. După ce se termină slujba, ăștia merg la masă. Și eu ar trebui să vin aici. Nu aici. Acolo. Acolo unde merge Siskin. Ok, așteptăm să se termine slujba. Mă duc și eu la slujbă. Și acum trebuie să mă duc la dormitoare. Antonius ar trebui să fie acolo. Nu spre Budă, aici.
You pushed me off the gallery.
Bine, să presupunem că l-am aruncat pe ăsta de aici. Antonius acesta. Acum așa, încet, calm, mergem după acest mort. Pe călugărul pios. Care nu e mort de fapt.
And here's where you dragged my lifeless body.
Bine, băiatule. Am sărit și eu după el ca un erou.
Hey, you! What are you doing? Fuck off before I lose my temper.
Gata, mă, că plec. Ia, mă, că m-am blocat în scări și nu mai pot pleca.
Mother of God, are you deaf?
Gata.
Thank you for helping me out. Now we must each go our own way.
Corect. Haideți să lăsăm pe mastermind-ul ăsta.
I did what I needed to do and no one got killed.
Do now? Now, get the hell out of here. Steal the first horse I come across and ride until dawn, far, far away from here. I was thinking... Here, take this. Show it to those cutthroat bastards and tell them you found it on me. That should convince them. Especially when they hear about the outcry here after the fires found out we've gone.
Your lucky die?
In a manner of speaking. I hope it brings you more luck than it brought me. Thank you.
Thank you for letting me live, Brother Gregor.
My name's Henry.
All right, Brother Henry. May God be with you.
Frumoasă scenă. De ce mai pot să-mi iau înapoi lucrurile? Preotul ăsta seamănă cu preotul din Ujiță.
What are you doing here?
O spălare bine meritată ar fi necesară. Și nu o să ies pe poarta asta, o să mă duc să-mi iau înapoi lucrurile, că nu le las eu toate alea acolo, măi. Liniștiți-vă, măi. Aici sunt lucrurile mele. Măi, liniștește-te, măi. Bun, și o să mă duc la locul de întâlnire. Aproape de mănăstire. Dar înainte de asta să-i mai salutăm o dată pe băieți. Sunteți aici, băieților? Nu, sunteți aici. Am crezut că ați venit deja la băute. Ce bine le stă vinul aici. Un butoi întreg. La locul de întâlnire cu bandiții, băieții bandiți. Pe inima. Deci mai frumos că e apa mai mică și Henry nu vrea să noate. O fi pățit ceva că nu făm mic. Sau pur și simplu nu știe să noate și nu poate să învețe. Oricât ar încerca. Ca și alții, de altfel. Aș zice eu ceva. Da, mai bine, mă.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
Aici zice. Hai să ne luăm o lanternă din asta.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva! Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is,
Was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had this on him.
Aye. That says alright. What did you do with the body?
Dacă le zic că l-am îngropat, să mă întrebe unde. Așa că o să le zic că l-am lăsat acolo.
What else could I do?
So, they lose a monk and find a corpse. How long do you reckon it'll take them to put two and two together?
Well, it's not like I was planning to make a career in Rome.
Fair enough. Soon it won't matter anyway.
What now?
What now? You did your job. Welcome. We need people like you.
But what do you need people like me to do?
I'm just a crimp. All I do is recruit. Now you get to go to our camp and find out everything you need to know.
Where?
Are you seriously telling me you didn't notice the camp? Not too observant, are you? Well, there's a hill above Sasau, and on top there's an old abandoned fort. Only it's not as abandoned as it used to be. That's where the camp is. Go there and report to a fellow by the name of Eric. Tell him Kozliak sent you.
And they'll let me in just like that?
Good point. I almost forgot. At the gate, show them the special dye you took off Pius. That's our sign.
That's all?
That's all. You'll learn everything you need to know at Vranik. And hurry up. I've got a feeling there's something being planned.
Am înțeles, trebuie să mă duc pe dealul din Sasau. O să mă duc pe dealul din Sasau. Cam boschete așadar. Bine. Eu mor aici și acum. Dar n-am cu ce să salvez locul. Da, și puteam.
Jesus, that makes you. Control that crop. Jesus.
Ia-le mă pe ăsta.
Come here, lily liver. What's up? Shit yourself. Kunda.